This beautiful rose is on the ground. Welcome to this mixed video of a bunch of different videos of different types of topics and all that kind of stuff. I'll do my best to try to get it clearly explained as best as possible. Before we dive into the video, I got an intro video that I'm going to be using from now on, and I need y'all's help to get me to stop using this intro video. Hopefully YouTube can make the changes to where we don't have to do this anymore, as far as making things aware to help our channels. It's not a matter of just growing. It's a matter of finding the community that is meant for us and what we share together. And so it's kind of limiting us from being basically forming our little community, like what I'm saying. It's explained in my intro video. And so hopefully we can get to the point where we don't need this intro video anymore, but the awareness is important. So this will help your favorite YouTube creators as well. And like I said, it is explained in the video, but to quickly sum it up, basically comments, liking, subscribing, sharing, watching the video in full, all this stuff is explained in there. And that's what helps us YouTube creators and everything to create more videos for y'all. So here's the intro. And like I said, hopefully over time we can stop using the intro, but after the intro is going to be the videos. Here we go.
Hi, hello. Since you're watching this video, are you a human or a bot? If you could, please be kind and let me know you're a human by liking my video, maybe a comment, or even sharing my videos. Can you show YouTube activity to keep my channel active? That's if you like my content and want more of it. My channel, among others, can vanish into a black hole, never to be seen again if you would like. If that's what you prefer, you can continue to watch without liking, subscribing, or commenting. And your wish to vanish our channels is granted. YouTube will make sure of that and grant your wish. Or if you want to help me and creators you love, please share your love and support by liking, commenting, being subscribed, or subscribing, sharing our videos. Did you know that when there is no activity like no subscribing, no liking, no commenting, no sharing, no watching videos in full, that this is what harms your favorite YouTubers' channels? And if they got verified by ID and with no activity, then loses verification and we have to verify again. Do you know what this means and what happens? Back to only 10-minute videos. We can't share clickable links anymore, that we mention in the videos. So easy access for you to click and go to the websites shared. Among other things we lose access to, even community posts. So don't you like luxury and being able to read someone's posts? Or watch videos longer than 10 minutes and click on links? Instead of copying and pasting, then fix the spaced parts to share unclickable links. You can help us by being active on our channels. Ever wonder why your favorite YouTubers disappeared? Well, if we don't have your love and support, we won't be able to create content that some of you like. Being mindful of others helps others, is kind and being a loving soul. So if you want more of our content, please help us. Stay subscribed or subscribe, like, share, comment, join in on community post. So if you want more of our content, please help us. Stay subscribed or subscribe, like, share, comment, join in on community post. We all have a story and reason why we create content. We were sharing something of value that some do resonate with. Please help your favorite YouTubers, including us too. We sincerely, with deepest heartfelt grateful appreciation for all of your love and support when you are able, even for other YouTubers. But before that, I want to wish you and your loved ones dreams, goals, desires, intense prayers, etc. to come to fruition with ease and grace. And I am sending you energy healing with love and light. And thanks for helping my channel and others' channels grow loves. Next up is the video's content that this video is about. Once you stop seeing this intro, that means we got enough activity to keep this channel going. Let's aim to stop this intro with me, please. You're helping me with educational videos or encouraging, inspiring, dreamy, enchanting stories and songs and more videos. Like autism, energy healing, spiritual coaching, human enlightenment, mediumship, mentorship, gardening, cooking, etc. Lots that I do. Each channel is different, and I have playlists for each channels, if our channels do go. If you like our content, follow our X accounts or my Soundcloud account, found on our channel's description page. Much love all. Get ready, here we go. Here is the video.
Alright, so this is another day that I'm trying to work out here. It's not great progress or anything, it's just basically I'm giving it a start and I'm getting more done and it's going to take a while. Alright, so this is for temporarily purposes, not forever. But I am going to try to set that up for the cats though, and I'm going to try to put some things in there. So I'm washing the bedding, and then I might use one of those fluffy rugs. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to figure out, but they're going to be all comfortable. And I still want to get the cat house thing, but I think for right now, until I get, you know, more organized and things like that, I'm probably going to continue to use that one for the moment, and then I will, because that one's not going to last too much longer anyway. It should hopefully last long enough for me to, you know, do what we got to do for the time being. But yeah, so that's pretty much about where we're going to be at right now. Just for the moment, because like this, I still got to organize, figure out where I'm going to move. Like everything's going to be rearranged just about, I think. So I'll have to figure out. But for temporary, I think I'm going to leave that stuff there until I get the raised beds put together, and then I can put all that dirt and stuff in there. Most of that will be knocked down once I get those raised beds and everything put together. So it's not going to be much that's left. I got to move that bag over there as well. There's more of those in the garage too that I'm going to get out, and I'm going to try to mix it as best as I can with the dirt. Not too much, because especially down here, you want it mostly to be moist during like the summertime and everything. So it's just kind of a fine balance of what do you do, because during the winter, of course, you know, but at the same token, the winter plants or what as far as garden wise, but as far as like flowers and, you know, that kind of stuff, yeah, I could probably use that for the winter. But anyway, that's pretty much where we're at the moment. Like I said, this is going to take a while to chip out, so you'll just get little pieces of videos, clips here and there, and pretty much go from there. Since it's been very cold and rainy off and on, I haven't got to do anything else yet, and my cut on my foot that was supposed to have stitches is still healing. Just a bit more ways to go, and then it should hopefully be fully healed. And then I can get back to doing things like this again. Tell me all about it, Kiki. Trying to film the male cat. Yeah. There he is. Yeah? Tell me about it. Hold on. Hold on. What is it, buddy? Huh? What is it? Is it a kitty kitty? No, don't scare the kitty. Oh, you're making too many noises. It scares kitty kitty. I know. Hold on, man. I so love cleansing. It makes a huge difference. That's my sage bowl over there. I still got a lot of work to do. Still got a lot of cleansing to do. Still got it, because cleansing's not just for spirits. It's also for like energies, and to help cleanse the energies and a whole bunch of other things. I can't focus. My little man keeps grabbing at the camera. Yes, we will get in the shower after a while. But yeah, it's made a lot of difference. But like I said, you know, I'll try to explain more sometime. He's grabbing the phone. My Peppers thinks she's a kitty. And she's going to sleep on the box. And now she is queen of the push mowers. My kitties, as you saw in the video before, sleeps there too. So I think she was going to attempt the same thing. Little sleeping buddies. I couldn't film beforehand because it was a crazy mess. Like the lightning was so close to us and the lights were flickering and all kinds of stuff. So, but this is like way after, but I wish I could have got it during whenever it was crazy. Looks like it did mess those lights up. Yeah, those roof lights don't work no more, so I have to remember to replace them next year. Yeah, we had a pretty good storm. The lights went out, but they're back on. I would have filmed it, but it was like really close lightning. So I was like, no, let's not do that. But the road is full of water. All the way up into the driveway. Sometime I'll show y'all what I have the Christmas light setting on now. It's not, I had it on the heart and then on to, what was it, the candle and then Santa Claus. And then now I got it as a New Year's theme because we're past Christmas now. But yeah, that was a good little storm. And that's a good little while too. I guess sister stopped swatting. That was cute. I didn't capture it in time though. She ran in there and then they were swatting at each other for a little bit. I was trying to capture you. I'll get it. Texas, January of 2025. I almost was going to say 2024. But of 2025, tomatoes. Yep. They actually ripened and are almost edible now. This upcoming video shows how it's in the stages of ripening. Alright, and so while we're waiting, this has been like a week or so, maybe a little longer, I'm not sure, since I have plucked these yellow tomatoes, which were yum yum. And so they're actually ripening like I was hoping that they would. Just taking a little time, I guess, because of the winter and stuff. Little man, he says, we are doing a fire today. That's why it's so smoky looking, because we just got done doing a fire. There's not really, well, a little bit on there. So we got one box, I think, left. Yeah, I told him we better get it done because it's supposed to be getting pretty cold pretty soon, actually. It's supposed to be like, we'll see. Like the highs maybe like in the 40s and then the lows maybe in the 20s for the night. So I don't know. We'll see. She's our little girl. Oh, there's my little girl, huh? Uh-oh. Yes, little one. I love you too. pretty little girls. Yeah, yeah, she has to be the center of attention all the time, too. Both of these two. She said, that's okay because I'll come over here and I will get the attention. Oh, I know, pretty girl. Uh-oh. I think she wants to cause an explosion. She picked up the lighter that fell that I lit the fire with. And she picked it up like she was going to go chew it somewhere. I was like, so I got to go get it now. But the fire now is almost out. And of course, she's got to copy her wherever she goes. Yes, she's trouble again. Yes, my little loves. Yes, my baby girl. What is it, pretty girls? I know. What is it, my pretty? Yeah. That's a pretty girl. Oh. It's my little sweetie posh. She's a little cuddle bug, and she's also a little less princess and feisty at the same time, but very loving too. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, pretty girls? Ain't that right, my girls? My pretty babies. Yeah, I know it. Mike watched Mama, and that's what Mama did. Mama was getting off the, what do you call them? I can't think of the name. Where it starts growing to get ready to grow. I can't remember the name. I apologize. But anyway, so he saw me doing that, and so little man is starting to do that for me now. I'm proud of him. He is observing very well with the Naturally Recovering Autism program stuff. I'll explain more in a little bit. Well, I was going to explain more, but he decided to go ahead and be careful and chop for me. So, you be careful. Go slow. There we go. I'll try to get a picture and then I'll explain it better. I gotta focus on this. I just kind of wanted to let y'all know that this is kind of the style of videos. Not the style, but the way that I'm going to be doing the Naturally Recovering Autism is I'm going to have the video like what you see there. But I'm thinking of going ahead and showing all of the videos first and then coming behind and then doing like this with the picture and then being able to kind of, explain what's going on and all of that. So to make it a little easier. And so what I would probably do is share maybe like, if I have the time, I'll share like the clip of what I was going to be talking about, like maybe just a quick 5-second or 10-second or whatever of it. And then, do like what I'm doing right here. So the reason why this is fantastic is because he's with the Naturally Recovering Autism program. It's fantastic because the fact that he's got the coordination, he's got the thought process, the understanding of, okay, you take this object here, which is the knife, and, because he basically copies, because he's learning now by copying, and so he's paying attention and everything, and that helps him while he's recovering to feel more independent, because, oh my gosh, y'all, especially before we were doing the program, there was many times he would break down. He would just, because he's not known for crying, and because he don't have the emotions or the understanding of it. And so there has been times where he has, and certain times like this, because he wants that independence, and he's not able to be like, well, Mom, I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to do that, because he can't even tell me, and he can't even understand or comprehend what it is that he wants to be able to do, And so he would cry and everything. And so now, even though I do have a wooden one for him, I need to find the rest of them. I have one part of it, but I need to find the rest of the pieces that go with it. But it's like a wooden, kind of like knife set, but wooden. And it don't cut, but the problem is that he's going to try it and it's not going to work. And then he's going to get frustrated and upset. And then he's going to want to grab the real knife anyway. So I don't know. I'm going to try to work with him and try to get him to use that. I'll try to get him to use that, especially on like maybe dough or whatever type of stuff that we're able to make while on the program as well. And so therefore, and the reason why I say that is because like we can't make just regular bread and all that. Like it has to be like either almond or coconut bread, that kind of thing. And giving him that access and everything, letting him do this, it helps him to feel that independence that he is so craving. Like he's constantly finding, I don't know how, but on YouTube, he's finding where these parents are letting these kids drive. And he's wanting to drive so bad. Like he loves vehicles. That's all he used to do. On my YouTube channel before that got terminated, our other autism one, basically he was driving and you were able to see that on our side by side, but he wasn't like, he'd steer it. I was doing the gas and the brake, of course, but I was sitting right there, and if he did like swerve or do anything silly, because he would, like, depending on his mood and, different reasonings, but I would, of course, immediately grab the wheel. But yeah, so he loves to do that, and that's what he wants to do. But of course he can't. And so, but this program is going to help him to hopefully maybe one day get him to the point where maybe he can drive. Each child, each teen adult is different on the recovering process. The amount of time, or if they fully recover, it might even be just a little bit of recovery. Anything helps, trust me. So he'll hopefully he'll get a chance to fully recover. We will see. But like I said, this is major progress because of the fact that he's got the coordination, he's got the focus, and the little, not fully understanding, of course, but more of an understanding of, okay, you put this object here to this, you cut this, and we're going to cook it and eat it. Like he's getting the concepts a little bit compared to beforehand, before the program or anything that we had done, for recovering, because we tried a few things before. It just basically helps him in many ways, including the independent feeling. So, but we're going to have many more of these videos, and it's going to be on that channel specifically. So therefore, if you, are interested in this and you have loved ones that are like this and need help like this, because I still remember when there was no hope. I was just like, what am I to do now? Like, my poor child's going to be stuck like this for the rest of his life. What is he going to do? How, like, there's so many questions and so many things you go through. And I promise you, it gets very dark. This is like one of the worst type of things that you can feel in so many different types of ways. But I'm trying to give hope, and I'm trying to share that light, and I'm trying to say, hey, there's something that you can do. Some people might not be able to fully afford it, but trying to at least help them, whether it's changing the diet, to maybe help with, let's say they have tummy aches or headaches or whatever, and just trying to at least find what is causing their tummy and headaches and all that, and changing the diet around until, and it's hard because trust me, they are picky eaters. Y'all know what I'm talking about on that. And so it's really hard to get them to change their diet. But anything that we can do, though, like I said, to help them in any kind of way, really, really helps them. Trust me. If they could tell you, they definitely would. And I'm sure the ones that can, they will definitely tell you. But anyways, more on this sometime. Like I said, I have more focus videos of this on that channel, which you see on the screen. Because I'm putting it by text or by word. I mean, you know what I mean. But I'll put this video on there as well, and I'll give a better audio for it then. I don't want to take up this whole video's time pretty much just explaining all of this, but I just want to let y'all know a few of those things. And so, all right, let's go ahead and get back into the video. I didn't get to capture the temperatures during this whole time, basically. I did at the start, and then this is pretty much now afterwards. But the video coming up that I thought I had already posted, but I know I said it before in other videos, but it's about my prediction for this year, for this winter for here, that, like I was saying, you'll see it's coming up. But at the moment, it feels like it's going to be much colder like it has been for January and February, and I was predicting this before it got cold. That's why I was showing the first picture, because it was warm, and then that's when it started showing that I was, maybe there is something to this hunch. And so, yeah, so far the predictions have been correct, and it seems like it's going to keep lingering on and being pretty cold. And plus, I have to listen to my intuition and everything for me personally, my choice, because I garden and everything. And so I have to kind of listen to that and see what I need to do, with my garden and all of that as well. Do I need to bring some of it in? Do I need to leave some of it out? What do I do? When do I plant? How do I plant? What do I plant? And so I listen to my guidance and intuition and everything for these exact reasons. And just like this summer, my hunch was like, go ahead and plant these seeds, even though it was like too hot and there was just no way, that the watermelons and the cantaloupe and all that was going to make it. And it wasn't going to. It was struggling. However, afterwards, when it finally somewhat normalized, which it still didn't, but I literally had Christmas and New Year's watermelon this year. So, and the cantaloupe I think lasted till November. I want to say November or into the beginning of December. But yeah, we had watermelon for the holidays from my garden here in Texas in Zone 9B. Anyway, so yeah, so always listen to your intuition and stuff. But this is part of my work. This is my service work and what I do for others as well. If you are interested in that, if I remember, I'll put my Etsy shop where my listings and everything are for this type of service work in the description or a pinned comment on this video. So we'll see where it's at. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that in previous videos, and I think this video basically coming up, this is what I'm talking about, is my intuition premonition of what I've been predicting for us. And so far it has been coming true. And so here it is. I just want to apologize in advance, but I want to try to keep these videos short. I know that they're going to be very jumbly. I'm very sorry for that. There's so much that's going on now. It's like crunch time because my foot's not, or the cut is not fully healed. It's getting there, but I'm kind of pretty much forced to have to bring as many of my fruit trees in, because it does look like my hunch probably is correct that, I don't know for how long though, but I do know that it felt like maybe off and on or something for January, February. We'll see. I don't know. But the temperatures is going to dip, and so talking about like even the highs. So I got to get them in. So because it's going to be like anywhere from like 40s, 30s during the day, depends. I don't know. It's going to keep fluctuating until the day actually gets here and we actually know what it's going to be. But possibly 40s, 30s during the day, and then possibly 30s, 20s at night. So a lot of the fruit trees are not going to tolerate this, and so I'm going to go ahead and try to make room to get them in. It's bad timing because I'm trying to today finally I'm trying to sit down and do cooking again, trying to do the Naturally Recovering Autism program, which is I have to make 2 times juices. I got that right here. There's one, there's the other, and here's one of the bottles that'll go in. So, I've got that to do. I got the living room to do. I mean, I got this whole house I still got to work on, because the whole house, the whole yard, because when that cut happened, and like I said, every time at the ending or at the beginning of the year, for some reason, things have always fallen apart for the past so many years that somebody's health or something always goes wrong. And then I have to care give and this, that, and the other. This time it's me, my foot, and so because I was doing some cleansing, and so I got a video for that. But I still I think I needed to finish that video, at least update it, what's happened. There's been a few things that's happened since actually, but I'm in a hurry because I'm still cooking right now. But anyway, if I can remember when I make the next video for this or something, for this video if I can, then I'll try to mention it. But yeah, so that happened, and like I said, everything's been on hold. I look like a mess. I apologize. I'm trying to do, like, I got up a few hours ago. I've been cooking, trying to prep, chop, this, that, the other, working on certain areas. It's just been a lot of work. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm going to try to, Kitty in the background, I don't know if you can hear her or not. I got everything to finish, and like I said, since my foot has put me on halt for everything for a few weeks now. I think I'm scared though, because I don't think it's not fully sealed yet, and I don't know the skin and everything on the inside if it's like hardened enough. I'm just so afraid that it's going to re-rip. While I try to lift heavy tree flower pots. Because we have had some rain. And so tonight, or when it gets daytime, I'm going to have to go, because my sleeping pattern's so messed up. When it gets daylight, I'm going to be going out there, and I'm going to be as many of the trees and everything as I can, and I'm praying that my foot does not reopen. And so, because that's going to cause me to be set back again even further. But they have to come in or else I'm going to lose them. I'm not made of money, so, you know, I'm trying to preserve what I have as best as I can. And so that's why I have them in flower pots, because I used to put them in the ground, and every year something, whether it was the summer, whether it was the winter, something was always getting them. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to be putting them in flower pots, and we're going to go from there. But anyway, more on that sometime. But yeah, so this is going to be a mixed video from gardening to naturally recovering autism. I apologize. I'm going to get back on track, especially when I can finally start recording in this house and I don't have to worry about things. You know, it'll be fantastic. But when you're living by yourself, doing everything by yourself, and you got to cook and this and the other, it takes a long time, especially since I've added the Naturally Recovering Autism program. I'm going to hopefully start working out. I can't really do anything as far as, like I said, I'm afraid that I don't want to do squats, in other words, and take a chance to, you know, reopen my injury. So I'll be doing more upper body stuff, and then whatever that I can that's not going to affect the foot, then I'll try to do that for the lower part. But it's just going to have to be different until I know that, you know, it's thoroughly healed and this, that, and the other. That's pretty much where we're at. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to be sharing a lot of little quick videos. And then I'm thinking also now, because I was guided, I don't know if we're going to do it this way, but I'm guided to try to, God, my eyes are so swollen, and I just feel it too. I'm going to try to do, what was it that I was trying to say, and then I got interrupted by seeing that. Okay, trying to do the videos, especially our Naturally Recovering Autism one, a certain way. What I'm thinking of doing, I might still, when I can, do like little episodes where we do like gardening and this, that, and the other, and cooking and blah, blah, blah. Like try to make it kind of like a little homey feeling or whatever, you know. I'm still going to be doing those. But what I'm thinking of doing also is doing the little clips, sharing the little clips at first, and I'll probably explain at the beginning too quickly, like what I'm fixing to tell y'all, that after you see all the clips, you're going to re-see the clips again, but the reason why you're going to re-see them is because it's going to help me to be able to explain what that clip was about. But I want you to be able to see it first and then be able to, okay, so why is this progress? Why is this challenge? Why is this, you know, then all that information and more will be explained afterwards. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. But yeah, so I better hurry and get back in there because food is cooking. And if there's anything else that I got to say, I'll say it. And I apologize. I look like this. Just nothing I can do right now. I'm busting butt as much as I can by myself, and I'm going to look wore out and all that as well. So, yeah. See y'all soon. Now that you heard the premonition part and everything that I was talking about, this is today on of me making the video, the temperatures that are coming up, and it is January the 12th of 2025. Oh, look at this beauty. Oh, yummy, yummy. And it's very liquidy too, because when I was cutting it, I don't know if you can really, yeah, see it a little bit. But yep, fixing to go in my tummy. Me and my son. Oh, it's gonna be so good. God, it smells so good in here too. Hey loves, I'm hoping that the video is in a good angle. I'm not quite sure yet. But as you can see, I'm going ahead and I'm putting my strawberry runners into the flower pots. But I wanted to show basically what this one and the other one look like. I didn't think about showing that one because of the roots, because on the previous, should be on the previous garden video, I shared with y'all the basically this step. And so it's kind of like in steps is what I'm sharing. But as you can see, that it's definitely formed, sorry about that, really good roots. Very healthy, established roots. And so if you're new to, let me go ahead and show y'all. If you didn't get to see the previous videos, basically, you would take this, which is considered a runner, this long piece, as you can see, it's got a longer, plant vine to it or whatever. And you take this part right here. Let me see, Abby flipped this away. Trying to be careful because it's not a steady thing for my phone. And you take that part right here where it's showing like more of the root look, and then you fill the bag up with some, well, before you do that, you want to clip the bag. I'm trying to remember this side, I think. Yeah. So you can see that I had clipped a corner of the bag. Not the whole bag, but trying to get it where y'all can see. So just the tip of the corner of the bag, and then you fill the dirt up basically, like how I have dirt in there. So that part would be, the part would be clipped. So therefore the water can drain out, but you're gonna, you know, fill it up with water and everything, let it get nice and moist. And then of course, just regular little tie strings or whatever. And you put that, like I said, that little section right here into the bag. So therefore it'll grow basically like what I just did with this. Let's go ahead and look at the other one real quick, and then I'll get them fully potted in a second. But I wanted to show y'all, I already repotted the other one. I didn't get to show y'all that one. That one had more of the red looking roots. So let's see what this one does. It's got like a little mixture of both. Trying to get that out of the way so y'all can see as well. Very healthy. Don't know about the other side. Okay, pretty much the same kind of look. But yep, that is what they're looking like. And then I will show y'all when I get done. Alright, and as you can see, I got them done. And I'm going to work on the runners next. And hopefully I can just put them in dirt. The other one that I did, I had put it in water. And then within about 10 or so hours, then I put it in dirt. So let's go look at that and see how it's turned out now together. I had just moved it, and it's not really picked up any kind of, done any kind of rooting or anything. But it still looks healthy, and so maybe if I can just keep up with it. Because I've been trying to do a lot of cleaning and stuff and different things as well. A lot of cooking too. And but anyway, so yeah, but it's still looking good. And so are the other ones that I had brought in from outside as well. And the outside ones I think are still holding up at the moment. It's hard to tell, but they are making it though. Because you can't really tell with the other stuff that's in there. I would walk there, but I'm barefoot, and it's like very cold still and wet. So yeah, I'm not doing that right now. But anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much what it's looking like, and it's looking good so far. They're holding up. But a lot of the stuff, because it's been in the 20s to 40s during the days and nights for a week or so now, something like that. And some of the stuff is taking a toll. But I'm really hoping that everything's going to pull through. We're going to find that out together. And there's the roses. Oops, I didn't mean to go that far. I had forgot to bring the banana tree in, so I didn't get to bring that in. But I do have those trees. A lot of them are the citrus types. And a lot of my other stuff is here as well. That one might not have made it because the strawberry tree, they're very picky. And I've lost them already to the summer and to the winter. And so I don't know. We're gonna find out. And I do have a sugar cane in there. That's what that tall looking thing is in there. That part. But yeah. So that way, well, I was trying to show y'all from a different angle. Some of these I still got to get fixed. As you can see, the wind and the cats would have knocked these over. And so I got to redo the whole thing. And so I'm thinking about doing that. And since they're in the house, I'm thinking about going ahead and just fertilizing them soon. Because I don't know how long it's actually going to be wintry down here. We'll see. It might go into February, I'm guessing. I don't know. That's that male cat that I'm helping take care of too. He is a big boy. Talking about like tall and lengthwise too. It don't look so much right now on camera. Trying to get him looking this way a little. I just called at him. I know they see me because when I called my cat the other day, I know she heard me. He's so skinny though. I do try to help feed him. He's like, well, never mind. I'm just gonna get a little further away. Maybe she won't notice me. He's got unique looking stripes. Oop, there he goes, finally. It's not showing as much, but plus my son's got this window covered.